Welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Syphon Filter 3. I'll be doing the 11th level. There's no secret in this one, so I just have to complete the level.
I can't believe she's gone. She'd be alive today.
I first met Benton in '87. I was an Army Ranger working a UN border patrol outside Kabul.
Benton claimed to be a CIA operative.
Yes, the CIA was planning an arms shipment over the border. Covert aid to the rebels. I was tagged to protect the convoy. 2 clicks past the border, we came under heavy fire.
From Soviet forces?
No, Afghans. Benton told me they were a splinter group trying to keep us from reaching Kabul. The attack wiped out my entire squad, except for Benton and my CO, Ellis. The 3 of us cobbled together a single working truck. Benton drove, Ellis was our demolition expert, and I was on point. I was determined to make it to Kabul.
Kabul Desert Area, Afghanistan, 1987. Army Ranger munitions truck. Logan's testimony from the Congressional Record. After our convoy was wiped out, I was ordered to take point to scout ahead and clear the road of hostiles while Ellis stayed near the truck. Someone, either the Afghan rebels or the Soviets, had mined the roads and only Ellis had the demolitions expertise to defuse them. I had reconned the general area some months before, so I knew the desert was riddled with rebel trenches and tunnels, and the road passed directly in front of ancient fortress ruins which they had been using as headquarters. I only hoped that they had not blown the bridge 1 click north.
Recon indicates heavy minefield saturation.
Okay. You stay with the truck and keep the roadway clear. I'll take point and provide any cover I can.
The truck sustained minor damage and the engine is overheating. Let's try to make it to Kabul at a good clip.
Move into position and target the truck.
Logan, another ambush!
The objectives are escort remains of convoy to Kabul. Parameters are Ellis must survive and the truck must survive. This level is medium difficulty, I'd say. It's fairly straightforward. The only tricky bit is at the end in the valley bit with loads of snipers that try to kill you and Ellis. Unfortunately, Ellis is really weak. His aim seems to be awful. He can't seem to shoot one man in point-blank range, so you have to go and help him. And also, despite the fact he's wearing a flak jacket, at least I think he's wearing a flak jacket anyway, he seems to die really easily. So that bit in the valley with all the snipers, because it's really difficult to predict whether Ellis will live or die easily. I'm going to have to make a save state because it's really unfair. Sometimes Ellis will be fine and the enemies will keep missing him. Other times the enemies will just shoot him in a matter of seconds. And if you do that, the mission's over because he has to live. It's only really difficult bit, really. I mean, the bit after that is pretty straightforward as long as you have enough weapon, and the bit before that is pretty easy. It's just that one bit. I've experimented with it. I've practiced loads at it, and the level's really easy for me now, except that one bit. I just can't seem to do it every time. I seem to get up to the bit, and then I die, and then I have another go at it after reloading the level. You know, after the parameter fails, and then I do it easily. I can never seem to do it first time. It's just luck. Sometimes I've used the 45 and thought that was the best way to do it. Other times I've used the PK102 and thought that was the best way to do it. But it's just luck. It does help if you stick to the right wall where Ellis is and concentrate on the enemies that are on the other side. They're above you on the other side. The trouble with that is the auto-aim feature. It seems to concentrate on the ones near you more, and sometimes the enemies you expect to turn up don't. There's just lots of things wrong with it. Also, if you try to be tricky and go up the mountain instead of, keeping on the road, go up the hill bit instead of keeping on the road, the enemies, they will have flak jackets. They only don't have flak jackets if you stick to the road. So if you try to be tricky and get them before you know, get them at the top and run to the top, they will have flak jackets, and they will also have headshots on you as well. So it is actually easier if you stick to the road, but it's still really difficult because Ellis dies. It isn't, you know, it's not that difficult, you know, if Ellis weren't there, but because you have to protect him, he dies really quickly. So I'm going to have to make a save state just before that point, and then I'll be honest and tell you how many goes it took me. Here we go.
Let's move on out.
Let's make sure you get the gun. There's an M16 in a box over here.
Logan, these mortars are zeroing in on our location.
Yeah, I've had nearly 100 practice goes at this, and I still can't do the valley bit first time. So I have no choice but to make a save state. That's it. Yeah, no choice. I mean, I can do it first time sometimes, but you know, it's unreliable.
Road's clear. I'm ready to move.
Did he drop his gun anywhere? Nope, that's annoying. Yeah, his gun's disappeared. It does that sometimes. It means I have less. That doesn't matter too much. Oh, don't need a flat jacket. That's unusual. I usually do. One more here. That's it. There's nothing else down here. Just some chest of drawers bizarrely scattered. I don't know why they're here.
I see a roadblock ahead. You two need to take it out.
Well, you don't get run over by the truck, it will kill you instantly.
We need to blast this fence. I got the north side, you get the south.
Yeah, do you see how Ellis just can't seem to aim? Yeah, that was point blank range. Yeah, keep away from that explosion, it's really powerful. There's another flat jacket in there that I don't need. I'm going to switch to the PK102 now. Nearly out of M16. Just get this one. I'm at maximum. Here we go. Don't get too far ahead, because we'll have to go back anyway in a bit, so just stick by the bridge here. That's it.
Sniper has me pinned down. Hurry!
The sniper's just over here. You can't get his things. He has a flat jacket as well. You can't get his things because there's an invisible wall. Just headshot him. There we are.
Classic box trap. Mined on top, and the supports are probably rigged too.
Oh. Yeah, down here you want to get the bomb. This enemy will always run behind a post. It's really annoying. See, there he goes. Oh good, got him before he did it. Nope, don't want to do that. That's the problem with having reload as being jump. If you're standing underneath a place that you can jump onto, grab onto, you'll reload. And you want to reload, you'll grab on instead. It takes priority. Right, this bit's okay. The bit coming up is easy enough. The protecting Ellis bit's pretty easy. It's just after you kill the two snipers and the truck goes in the valley, that's the difficult bit. I'll have to make a save state because I've had 100 goes at this and I still can't do it first time. Don't tread on the mine even when it's being diffused.
Watch out! I think I see another mine. Give me a few minutes and watch my back.
Here they come. He's done. No, him. That's it. One more. That's it. Get all the gun you can. There's another flat jacket up there in a box. Yeah, I will be honest about the number of attempts it will take me. So I'll say that much, but I can't do it first time.
Damn it! Heavy sniper fire from the end of the valley.
There's someone else behind me. Let's kill him. Nope. Nope. There we are. Let's get those snipers. One. No, another enemy. Right. That's it.
We're being flanked.
Let's move. Stay close.
Okay, I'm going to have to make the save state here because I'm just about to go into the valley, so I'll just pause it. Yeah, I seem to have become really low on PK102. I like to have at least over 100 spare bullets, but I'll have to use the 45 to kill the enemies here, which will be a little bit trickier, I think. But at least I have the save state, right? So anyway, yeah, I'll pause the video, make the save state, and then when I come back, I'll be saved, and I'll record only my successful attempt, and I'll tell you how many attempts it took me, just like those 2 times in Syphon Filter 2 that I did. Here we go. Okay, now that we've killed those enemies, we can relax a bit. You can see Ellis has been hit a couple of times on the leg because he is wearing a flat jacket. But God, this is the 7th attempt, by the way. So hard. It kept automatically aiming for the for the enemies up there instead of the ones over there. So so Ellis kept dying, and then when Ellis didn't die, I died. So this is one of the hardest bits.
Clear enough.
This is one of the hardest bits in the whole game. Okay, now get the PK102 out. Make sure you get the flat jackets from the oh, there's only one there. Yeah, from the snipers we killed earlier. But yeah, if you actually go up the top instead of keeping on the road, the enemies will have flat jackets and they'll headshot you. It's harder than if you stay in the road. Right, this bit. One over here. More. That's it.
Just blast the fence and we can move on through.
I'd say you need at least, yeah, 70 PK102 bullets for that. Anything more than that is good. But yeah, because otherwise you'll run out of gun, and you don't want to run out of gun at that point, because then you'll usually I don't have any of that left, so that could have helped, but you still have to change weapon. You don't want to be facing them with the 45, especially the ones far away, because it takes too long for them to die if they're far away. So yeah, you want at least 70 PK102 bullets, including the one already clipped. So yeah. Anyway, this is the end of the level now. Just get rid of the fence and stand back, of course. Then that's the end of the level. That's it. All done.
When we reached the city, I asked Ellis and Benton to stay with the truck while I scouted our route.
Where you met Leon Zing for the first time.
She was about to be ambushed by a Soviet patrol. I saved her life. In return, she created a diversion so I could get into the city. On our way to the rendezvous point, I spotted more trouble. Armor coming right at us. I'm going to try to disable it. You stay here with the truck. I'll give you a signal when it's clear.
Copy that.
Okay, yeah, so as I said, that was the 7th attempt at that. When I actually saved Ellis, the couple of times he didn't die, I died. And all the other times Ellis kept dying really easily. At one time he died as soon as I came up next to him. It's just really unfair. That time was the only successful time. But yeah, the best strategy for it is to get the enemies on the left of Ellis first, on the left of the truck as you come in. Make sure all of them are gone, and then because Ellis is hiding on the right wall, the ones that on the right won't be able to get him. So you can concentrate on those enemies afterwards. That's the best strategy, but it doesn't work first time, because that's the only strategy I use really, but it is the best way. There are other ways of doing it, such as just getting, if you have any left, PK102 out and just shooting everyone really quickly, but like the other strategies, it just, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But as I said, if you do try to go up the top, on the ridges above the road, either side of them, fewer enemies seem to come, but they will all have flak jackets, so you have to get headshots. And when you're getting a headshot, trying to get a headshot on one of them, the opposite side of the road, one will come up right next to you and headshot you. So it's actually easier if you stay in the road. You can't cheat your way out of it. I've tried. The only good thing is that the enemies will not try to target the truck, which will explode the truck, which will also end the mission, incidentally. So yeah, it's a very difficult bit, and in my opinion, it's the, if not one of the hardest parts in the game. Definitely the hardest part of that level. The level's pretty straightforward up till that point. Even the end of the level is easy enough as long as you have enough machine gun. But it's pretty nasty. Anyway, let's save the game. At least there's no secret to get in it. I.e., you know, the secret could have been don't let Ellis get harmed, and that would be near impossible. If you notice, they were shooting him when I came in, and they were getting his flak jacket, so no blood was coming. But his flak jacket doesn't last long, because your one doesn't last long. He only needs a few hits from a PK102, and it's all gone. Very easy to die on that level. Anyway, thanks for watching part 11. In part 12 I'll be doing the next level, which is another tricky one, but it's really short, and at least there's no secret in that one either. So thanks for watching, I'll see you in part 12, bye bye.